Hey guys, Lester, and welcome back to another Minecraft mod showcase here on the channel. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but today we're going to be reviewing the Mutant Beasts mod. And the reason why I can't believe I'm saying this is apparently I never reviewed this mod for 1.16. I reviewed it for 1.15, but never 1.16. I don't know if I forgot, but I figured I might as well do that today because, hey, we should review it in the most recent version it's in. Unfortunately, it's not 1.18 yet. I don't know if it ever is going to be because from what I understand, the person that ported this mod from the old Minecraft that nobody should play anymore to 1.16 and other versions, they weren't the creators of the mod. They just kind of took the mod and ported it over just because the original creator stopped updating it. And the people that ported it over were kind of like, we're just going to keep porting it, but we're not going to add new stuff. So that's a whole other can of worms I don't feel like opening. If someone wants to clarify in the comment section down below, go for it. But we're just going to quickly go over this mod. Now, I have reviewed it before, so in the card top right corner or at the end of this video on the end screen card will be a link to the original review I did of this mod. So I'm going to kind of gloss over stuff and just sort of summarize more, then go over everything in detail. So, for those who don't know, the Mutant Beast mod adds in mutant versions of Zombie, Skeleton, Creeper, Enderman, Snow Golem, and Spider Pig. So this is essentially a mutated version of the vanilla creature, except for the Spider Pig, which is more like a fusion of a pig and a spider. Still mutant. I will show you all what they all look like and sort of go over quickly what they all do and what they drop. Now, if you're wondering how to create anyone into a mutant without letting them spawn naturally, you use Chemical X. Chemical X does not let me view its crafting recipe, but if I remember correctly, I think it's obsidian and something else. I forget what the recipe is, but it will be on their page. I'm sorry, it's not showing the recipe with my Just Enough Items mod. But what you do with Chemical X is you right-click it on any mob that was part of that list, like a zombie, skeleton, creeper, and it has a 50% chance to turn into the mutant, a 50% chance to explode. Also, I should say all these mobs naturally can spawn at night. I don't know what their chances are, but it is pretty... They're pretty difficult creatures to fight. Treat these as mini-bosses in your world, since they do spawn like regular mobs. Don't treat them as regular bosses, but they are pretty difficult. So let's quickly go over them in succession. I'll sort of just talk quickly about what they drop. So Mutant Zombie right here, 150 health, no armor, defense. He revives himself from 0 3 times. So what that means is if you knock his health all the way down to 0, he will get back up with 40 health and continue. His movesets include a ground pound attack, a grab and throw attack. He can summon in regular zombies, and if you have mod packs, he can summon in modded zombies as well. He regenerates at nighttime, and he'll give a hunger effect to you as well. He's a very difficult boss to fight, and I'll show you really quickly if I do the kill all thing, he'll die just like that. But he has a very rare chance to drop this Hulk hammer. It does 9 attack damage, 1 attack speed, and it can, as you can see, it drops on the Mutant Zombie. Does it say the chance? No. Item drop 30. I don't know. Oh, experience drop 30. Never mind. But yeah, so he has the chance of dropping that, and it can be enchanted to Unbreaking, Mending, and Curse of Vanishing, interestingly enough. And it sort of does his ground attack, which I'll quickly show. So it does that with the cooldown as well. So really, really cool. One last thing about the Mutant Zombie is he does revive from 0. However, if you have Flint and Steel on you or any sort of fire level 2, if you hit him with that, he will burn and not be able to revive. But it's really hard to pull that off, so I wouldn't recommend it. Anyway, next up, we have the Mutant Skeleton. So, this is the Mutant Skeleton. He has 150 health as well. His attacks include a very long bow shot. So, like, if you're, like, 50 blocks away, he could just snipe you. He jumps up in the air, does sort of a scatter shot. He has a ribcage grab where his ribcage will literally open up and grab you. It does a ton of damage at close range, and he also can just bash you with his bow. A very special thing about the Mutant Skeleton is when you kill him, he will explode and his bones will fly outward, which do deal damage if they hit any surrounding players. But you can't actually go around and right-click his bones to pick them all up, which is shown in chest right here. You can get all these sort of pieces that you could turn into armor. So you're going to get 1 Mutant Skeleton head. You can make a Mutant Skeleton chestplate, which is crafted with a arms and ribcage. You can get the Mutant Skeleton leggings, which is crafted like so, and the Mutant Skeleton boots, crafted like so. And then you get his armor set, which essentially gives you, I think it's speed and jump boost, which is really, really nice to have. And it's a really, really cool thing about it. You will notice that each one of these mutants sort of gives you one piece of the puzzle. Your goal is to have sort of like a full set at the end, a full combo, if you will. So far, we have the hammer, which is the attack weapon, and we have the armor set, which is the Mutant Skeleton. But let's move on to the Mutant Creeper. So this is the Mutant Creeper right here. He has 120 health. His attacks involve jump explosion, regular explosion. He has the ability to heal himself. So in the middle of fighting, he will stop moving and start to heal himself. He can heal, I think it's 20 hearts at a time. He has the ability to summon in baby creepers, which will explode on contact, which I'll show what they look like in a minute. And also, once you defeat him, he will drop a creeper egg that you can tame into your own personal baby creeper, which you can level up and whatnot. One last thing about the Mutant Creeper is if you kill him, he sucks in everything around him and does a massive explosion. So do not fight this thing anywhere near your house. It is not something you want to pick a fight with. He has the chance of dropping the Creeper Shard, which is this right here. It can be enchanted. It does 3 attack damage, but it is more importantly used to make the Creeper Minion Tracker, which is with Iron Ingots and the Creeper Shard. This essentially is what you will use to help tame your Creeper Minion. This is what the Creeper Minion looks like. It is literally just a baby Creeper. I believe it starts out with 10 HP whenever you tame it. And then you can sort of level him up by giving him gunpowder, and it's a really, really cute thing to have. Following up with that is the Mutant Enderman, 200 health. His attacks consist of a roar attack where it will temporarily slow you down. He has an attack where he can grab you and teleport you. He can slap you with his giant hands. He has the ability to pick up blocks and throw them at you. He can teleport like any other Enderman. He also can split his arms into 4 arms, so sometimes you will rarely see him with 4 arms instead of just 2. And he does pretty much everything a normal Enderman does as well. Now, if you kill this Enderman, he will do something pretty crazy. He creates a typhoon of purple energy, which if you are caught up in, he will just rip you to shreds. Even as he is dying, he does not go down without a fight. But while you're in this vortex, you want to try to punch these big purple globs. I don't know if it's punch or right click, I forget. But once you do, you have a chance of getting the Ender Soul Hand. It does 6 attack damage. It can be enchanted with all the stuff that you could possibly want to enchant it with, as you can see, but it does something very, very special. So if you have this hand in your hand, which looks like this, you can right click a block on the ground and pick it up. It does essentially his attack of picking up a block and throwing it. As you can see, it is a very cool thing, but it only works with regular blocks. You can't like pick up like a whatever this would be called. But it's a really, really cool thing to have, and it does deal damage. I'll show quickly on the squid right here if I can. It's really hard to do because it kind of puts the block in your face. There we go. As you can see, it dealt damage. So yeah, that is the Ender Soul Hand, and that's the magic part of your build. Once you get that set up, you will, you know, have your magic. Following suit, we have the Mutant Snow Golem. So this does exactly what you think it does. It operates just like a regular Snow Golem, except it's the mutant version of it. It will guard you. It'll walk around and defeat any hostile mobs. It has 80 health. It drops snowballs, and like I said, does everything a regular Snow Golem will do. If you kill him, drop snowballs. And finally is the final mutant in the pack, which is the Spider Pig. This is what it looks like. It has 640 health, is the combination of a spider and a pig. I'm not entirely sure what you have to throw the chemical X at to mutate this, if it's a spider or a pig or both. But this thing consists of the ability to ride it. I think you can tame it. I forget how to, though. It's probably in my previous video. You can tame it. You can ride around him. He has the ability to sort of shoot a spider web out like Spider-Man. And you can sort of like swing around with him. It's a really, really cool mob, but it is, I think, considered like Enderman status in terms of hostility. Like, it won't attack you unless you attack it. I could be wrong about that, because the Spider Pig's the thing I've worked with the least in the mod. But yeah, that is pretty much the entire mod itself. Now, do not get this mod confused with the Mutant More mod. That's a completely separate mutant mod that adds in other mutants. But this is the original Mutant Beast mod. It originally was called the Mutant Mobs mod, but now it's called the Mutant Beast mod. So yeah, let me know in the comment section down below if this video is helpful to you, if you enjoyed it, and what mutant out of these guys is your favorite to have. And if you guys want to see them in action, I do a ton of mob battles on my channel featuring the mutants. Just check them out. You could probably just search literally like Mutant Zombie, Mutant Skeleton, Ultra Unit 17 on YouTube, and you would find them. Otherwise, I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, smash the like button, show your support, subscribe if you're new, and the download first mod will be linked in the description. You can check it out for yourselves, and hopefully it'll update to 1.18 sooner than later. But I hope to see you all in the next one. Have a great day, everyone. Stay safe. Goodbye.